Hi everyone. So I'm
Good
Gonzague.
evening.
I'm from Switzerland, as you can hear from my accent. I'm from the French part. So my background is in physics and chemistry. And after my PhD, I moved to the world of art science. And what I'm trying to do with my different work is actually to explore the metaphoric link in between the world of science that is ruled by the physics and the chemistry and the bubble of the human and how those two interact with each other. And we have been using a lot of format for exhibition and theater. But I was super enthusiastic to actually try VR because in VR, in one box, you can remove gravity, for example, and jump into a quantum world. So I was using Unity for the first time and using also a customer's code that I had to go inside. So I'm working very often with data visualization. So there, the test was to build a prototype where I could take real data from an experience, and there is actually an energy point that is first very concentrated, and then after that will diffuse in the space. And the advantage of data visualization in VR is that suddenly we don't really see it in the recording there, but if I turn the head, then the data is really surrounding me. And the further possibility would be also to play with specialized sounds because inside the VR we have really all of the possibility. So there it was just a quick test to test if I could use real data directly to change some effect inside Unity. And it worked. So the next step is I'm going to work on the storytelling and the aesthetic to implement it into a project of mine about the scientific origins of life. But when we are in VR, the thing that is also very cool is the possibility to program the object with real equation of physics. And this is what is coming up next. So in this tiny video, I was exploring the idea of being able to really draw the physics in VR. So there you saw two balls, one red and one blue, and I actually created them as they represent one charge positive and one charge negative, so they came together. There is also a natural vibration. So they really implemented with electrostatic force. But the thing that is fun is that then I use the controller to generate like an additional of those balls. So you can use the controller to actually create some VR object that have real physical property inside the VR. And with the left one, then you have the positive ball. And if you have two positive balls, then they will be repulsing and going away of each other. And if you have a blue and a red, they will go together and you start to have animation like this. And this was really, it took me some time because it was about going inside the custom code and understanding this logic. But later on, I would be super enthusiastic to continue on this project, but to build really a bit more complexity because right now it's bubbles that are not so much fun, even when you have a lot like this right now when you're inside this bubble electromagnetic field. But what I would be super interested into is actually to use the Stilex in VR of Logitech and to really be like a drawer. Okay, I take an electron and I put an electron there, a proton and I put a proton there. And it could be for chemistry thing, but also astrophysics and drawing like a new galaxy with real physics. This would be also interesting for me in developing my art science world. But I think also in terms of edtech, it could be actually quite interesting to let people play and to really draw with this complex physics. And yes, voila, I think this was my short presentation of my video. And
Thank you.
yeah, but I mean, thank you because really, I mean, it's been some time that I really wanted to try with VR and being able inside this project to really hands-on and trying with this customer code, it's super exciting. I'm really looking forward to also push it into more elegant and nice final product